think we're all set here. Good morning. I want to thank everybody for coming out to the chamber today for this ribbon cutting for Kendall County Crime Stoppers. I think many of you are familiar with what they do and who they are, but if you're not, we're going to have an opportunity to learn more about them today. We're excited that you're having ribbon cutting day. We appreciate y'all being a member of the chamber. Just want to say congratulations to you today.
Well, thank you, and thank you for inviting us. We're happy to be here. Thank you, sir.
And this is y'all's opportunity to let us know about Kendall County Crime Stoppers.
Okay.
I'm John McGarr. I'm the Secretary of Kendall County Crime Stoppers. Jennifer Brown. Christy is the Vice President. Jennifer's President. Wally's Treasurer. Kendall County Crime Stoppers was created as a 501c corporation, I believe in 1979. We actively work with law enforcement in Kendall County, which means the Kendall County Sheriff's Department, Fair Oaks Police Department, and the Boerne Police Department. And most everybody recognizes Crime Stoppers for giving rewards for tips, but that's only half of what we do. The other half of what we do is we have the ability to generate funds to assist these law enforcement agencies in equipment purchases that they may have from time to time. We've also provided computers for the probation department. We're allowed to assist in not only crime prevention, but also in the apprehension or investigation of criminal activity within Kendall County. So we do this by having different types of fundraisers a couple times a year. We've had golf tournaments in the past. We're allowed to, I know none of you have probably had a criminal case filed against you, but if you pay a fine in a criminal case, part of what they collect is a fee that goes to the Kendall County Crime Stoppers. So that goes to the probation department. The probation department gives it to us, and we're allowed to use it for our activities. Kendall County Crime Stoppers is open to anybody who's interested in participating as a citizen in crime prevention in Kendall County. You can be a member. The folks you see behind me are all directors as well as members, and each year we have elections and we elect officers to serve the organization. That just about covers it, I think.
I think so.
Okay.
All right. Well, if folks wanted to donate or give money or just write y'all a check, how can they find you, or how can they get more information?
We're on the internet at kccrimestoppers.org, and we send out donation letters once a year, and we have a meeting once a month, second Tuesday of every month at 6 o'clock. Right now we're meeting at the Boerne Star, their conference room. In the past we've met at the Boerne Police Department.
Tonight we meet.
Tonight we meet. It's open to the public. Anybody who wants to come and sit and listen to officers give their reports as to what's going on in the county and see how we conduct our business, they're certainly welcome to be there.
How many people are part of your organization?
Right now we have got somewhere around 10 or 12 active members, and then law enforcement has 3, one from each organization, and they work with senior resource officers at each of the schools. So we have a little network that we work with. I'd say actively about 15 or 16 people.
So you're pretty much 24/7 as far as constants, like officers and stuff.
Right, I can explain that a little bit further. We have what we, the Crime Stoppers actually pays for a service called Crime Scene Information, which is an operator service. And this operator service answers the phone 24 hours, 7 days a week. They speak different languages as well. They have operators there that are capable of doing that. They're a fantastic company. And then we go through a system also called TipSoft. This TipSoft information is I can check. They'll send me emails to let me know I've got one going, or I can check it daily. And if I get a tip in, and then I'll print out that tip and forward it on to whoever it needs to go to. If it's over in Fair Oaks Ranch, I give it to them. If sometimes I even get some for Kendall County, Illinois. So I have to get a hold of the officers in Kendall County, Illinois, and transfer that information to them because that could be some tip information they could use. And whenever we do this, if we have anything that's panned out that we do, an active tip that we got good information on, we're able to act on it, make an arrest on it, then I will make a recommendation to our board members as far as an amount. I have a point system. Okay, it's how much for each offense is there, and on this point system, I can make my recommendation to the board members, and they can agree with that, or they can raise it up if they want to, and then at that point, then we'll contact the crime scene information. These people have a certain date that they're supposed to call back, and be told how to retrieve their funds.
And Wally, tell them a little bit how they do that. Anonymous.
Well, the tips are anonymous. That's the reason people say, where are you located? We don't have a location. We do have a post office box, 1019, here in Boerne, the zip code and everything. But we don't even really know who the tipster is. And we have upgraded the thing for be texting in the tip that you can now do, which we were hoping would be more easier to do. Just constantly working with trying to simplify the contact and the process about moving the tip along and into law enforcement. But even once we've identified an award and whatnot, then our depository bank is across, so we take a check over there, the tipster comes in and collects it, we translate the check into cash, so we don't know who they are. The anonymity is
So how does
very
the
high.
tipster claim the check?
They go to the bank after they've contacted the law enforcement person they gave the tip to.
They're
They get a
assigned
number.
They're assigned,
Okay.
yeah, they're assigned a number and code.
So there's some way to identify, not the
Yes.
person, but
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is
they're
that-
assigned-
Yeah, you cannot go to Frost.
yeah.
And drive
Yeah,
through
they're-
and ask for that money. It's me,
I have a check waiting for me here.
Yeah, I will assign them their very own secret number, and that way that they can pick that up at that time. And
That's good information to know.
And it's
Because
not-
I think
I've always wondered, how is it anonymous? And
Yeah.
Yeah,
how do you
get the check and all that?
It's not a check, it's cash.
It's cash.
Because if you gave them a check, they'd have to.
Right.
they'd have to
Right.
put-
Endorse it,
So they
right.
put the cash in an envelope, and they put the number on it, and they
Goes
ask
from
for the number, and that's how they get it.
Bank-
Up
bank
to
teller-
$5,000 now, so.
That's great.
Used to be
Yeah,
about-
and the anonymity, I think, is definitely the best part, because nobody's ever going to know who this individual is. They're getting the criminals off the streets, and so it's a win-win situation all the way around.
So you can turn in your husband.
Sure you can. You betcha.
You'll
You
never know.
betcha.
You'll never know.
Well, we had a brother turn in a brother, but he caught him with, the one brother caught the other brother with his wife. So.
Is that a crime?
No, and the brother that was wanted for a felony in Florida.
Oh, okay.
And we've had people who have called and left tips and don't ask for a reward. They use it as an extension of law enforcement. Here's an opportunity to talk to someone anonymously, give information. They don't want a tip, they just want to provide good information to law enforcement. So that's been used.
I'd
many
also
times.
like to say that we are constantly trying to work with the school system. As everybody knows, there's been a couple of articles published about the drug problem in Boerne. We are welcoming anybody to come in and share with us what you think, how we need to go about helping out with the ever-increasing problem of drugs in the school system here in Boerne. And we talk about it a lot, so if anybody has anything that they would like to offer, please come to one of our meetings. We're open to any suggestions.
The contact number, though, that we haven't mentioned is 1-800-LEAD, L-E-A-D, or 1-800-348-LEAD, L-E-A-D. That's on the police cars all over town and signs in
We
various
have
parts of
signs
the
out
city and county.
around schools and things like that.
Or as the police like to call it, 1-800-LEAD.
All right. Well, we appreciate it. I think we all learned a lot about Kendall County Crime Stoppers today. So we're going to have everybody introduce themselves. Start with Officer Neal over here.
Yeah, I'm Sergeant Cody Neal with Kendall County Sheriff's Office. I'm responsible for community services, and anything that's needed in the county, I'll try to take care of it.
David Price, investigator with the Fair Oaks Police Department and the crime prevention officer. and we're in Kendall, Comell, and Bear County. So.